All right, guys, and we are live. What's up, everybody? Back with another trading account for TradeDAY's 50K evaluation. We had a really dark day on day 3, really bad, and you only got to see half of it. So if you check out the video on day 3, I made really bad trades at the end of the session, ended up with a big drawdown, way more than I should have, about 500 bucks. Then I logged off, and then I tried to get back in, and I didn't stream it, but I did trade, and I took a huge trade. Basically, I came about $300 to blowing up the account. That's how bad it got. So very dark day. The order actually, turned around, and I was able to get the money back. And I ended up with just a total of $300 loss for the day, which was, right now we're at 49,326. I believe I started with $49,640 on day 2, basically. Yeah, so I ended up on day 2 with 49,640. The next day, on day 4, I went all the way to 48,200, something like that, like 200, 300, because it was an open position, it wasn't realized. Had my account gone below like 48,000 and 15 bucks or 20 bucks, something like that, it would have taken me out, blown up the account, failed the evaluation, and it's $100 to get back in, or for a reset, by the way, for a reset, or I can just wait for the next month to renew, which is what I would do. I would not buy a reset, not for rewarding myself for such a dark day, such a bad trading mentality, Now, why did I take that big trade? Well, it was a trade that I believed in, which is why I let it run. But it was not, it was to get back, right? It wasn't like I was preparing to trade and I made up my mind to take that trade up. No, it was emotional for wanting to get back. And it worked out, but it's not gonna work out. I mean, it was a fluke. It was a fluke that it worked out, because just a little more room. By the way, it was a short position, and I wish I could quickly check it out where it was. I think if we look at the 30-minute chart, probably is the best place to find it. So if you look at the 30-minute chart, let me put a little more light on my face. There we go. So if you look at the 30-minute chart, we're gonna try to find that trade that I made. So it was day 3, which was Friday. Today is the 8th. So 9, 7. I mean, yeah. So 8. So 7, 6, 5. So the 5th. Okay, so that's the 2nd, that's the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th right here. I think this is probably the doji that I shorted. No, never mind. No, so it must have been 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 1:30. What time was it? I think it was about here. So I was trying to short. Yeah, it must have been this doji here, this type of action. So I short and then I was in drawdown until it finally took me. I wish I had the actual trade. I did record my screen, but it was such a long trade that I lost the recording, because it was so long that I actually kept pausing and stuff. But in any case, I think it was around here, and I did take the low, because this is kind of early, and we did trade for a while that day. So yeah, so bad trading. I'm lucky to be alive in this evaluation. And remember, I'm not here to tell you how great a trader I am, because I'm not. I'm here to follow my journey. Okay, I just started this thing. I'm new at this. I'm learning, and I learned on the day 3 another lesson to myself, is that no matter what account I am in, no matter how disciplined I think I'm being, there's a little demon inside me that it's a gambler, it's very emotional, and has a lot of tolerance for risk. So all those things are very destructive for trading. So good lesson. Okay, we're not gonna make that kind of mistake again. We're going to get back to following our rules. By the way, guys, this is content, is not financial advice. Okay, this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. My views are solely mine. Okay, I don't sell any products or services, and I'm not affiliating with anybody. So conduct your own research, consult with a professional before making any investment decisions. Okay, I am not liable for any misuse of this content. Not misuse, but also that. But I am not responsible for any losses that arise from the use of this content. So let's get our top-down analysis done. Go to the 1 hour. I'm gonna hide all drawings, make new ones. I had a feeling yesterday night, today's Monday, so Sunday night, I had a feeling that we were going to have a bullish day. This is the lowest that we're gonna take into consideration for now. So this, basically this swing point here, from this low to this, from this high to this low, broke the structure, mitigated the area, left a huge imbalance, broke, and yeah, broke. Was it a full break? Let's see. Yeah, no break. Ooh, I don't know. Let's see. It's like barely. Ooh, no break. Okay, no break. That creates a big wall here. Well, not here. On the high that matters for now, which is this one right now. This is the high that matters. And basically this one. So this area here is now more important than the one previously. Right here. So we have not broken this high. We're going lower. We did not break this low. Okay, so there's our range. It's a huge range. Market open around here. Wait, no. This is today's action. Okay, so yeah, so we were bullish. I mean, this is the overnight, and then in the morning we went up. Probably tap into this here, go back down, maybe break the structure, finally breaking the high. I am pretty bullish for this week, to be honest. Not that there will not be dips, but something tells me we're going to be bullish on a lot of markets. Not all of them, as always. There's gonna be some slips in the cracks, through the cracks. So yeah, man, I hope everything's good with the sound and everything. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna log into the comments and stuff just in case somebody pops in. All right, so no one's watching. That's good. That's good, actually, because I didn't know. Somebody could have been messaging, you know, spamming the chat, and I would have no idea. And that's kind of rude. Yeah, the music is a little loud, just a little bit. Here, leave the chat there. Yeah. All right, let's get going now. See if we got the 50% of this area here. Okay. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks. We out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized. We out here making posters and we ain't got nothing to hide. We move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay. Yeah, that was good. That looks good to go up with. I was trying to log into TradingView, but it wouldn't connect the account. Let's see if we can do it again. Oh, it won't let me do it. Something going on. Possibilities, negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can never say never, and turn your mind into the truest to go-getters. See if I can find an entry here going up. The range did get bigger here. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. We got this low all the way over here, and this high, right? So that's a huge move. 50% would be here, right? So we did tap into it. So this area becomes mitigated, but we didn't tap into it. I mean, there's still plenty of room before we hit the 50%, and there's still plenty of room down as well. We did run the high. We have not ran this high yet. This one was ran. I need my there we go. Yeah, this one was ran and broken by the 5-minute candle. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, not broken, actually. So as you can see, well, let's see here. I mean, barely. If what? It's right there. I don't know if that's considered a full break. I don't think it is. That's pretty scary there, because we don't know if it broke or not. I mean, now we cannot be too like, oh, if this happens specifically, then this is gonna happen. Okay, we cannot be too concerned like that. It's more like we're trying to paint a picture, right? Trying to paint a picture of what's going on. With the limited, very limited information that we have. Now we can have more information, we can have indicators, and is that gonna make us better traders? To have more information? Or should we just focus on the little bit of information that we can use for our benefit? I still think this is like a good place to buy. Okay, I'm gonna say that this type of thing here, like, let's say you're shorting here with the stop loss here. Okay, I mean longing, sorry, you're longing here from here, right? So let's say that this is your stop loss, right? And then this is your target. I think this would be a good trade, but let's see if it pans out, so we get a better idea of what the market's doing. And then meanwhile, let's look at the 3-minute chart. We got it set up to where it's synced, so all those drawings we made are here. So if we move anything, we're gonna move them from the other chart. So what we'll do is we're gonna unsync it. Okay, so now it's unsynced. Let's remove this one. And this one. Okay. Yeah, because this you see how what I like about this stop is that there's all these lows to the left. And if we break these, then it's very likely that we'll go down to who knows where. So that is 50% of this one. There we go. You see that? It's not breaking any highs yet, and it's making lower lows, but look, it's making higher lows. Maybe it keeps doing that for a little bit. let's say here, and then it goes up here. On the 3-minute chart, we left this area too here. And that's still about 50%. And then we left the highest high here against this low here. And then 50% of that, it's here, right? We'll see. It's the 5-minute. Yeah. So today, you know, I usually like to have like topics along with the trading, so things don't get too boring. Today, I have my coffee, so we're good. We're good. But today, I only wanted to talk about one topic, because usually I do 3 topics, and I don't even like go too much into detail or anything. It's just shoot the breeze, you know? Shoot the breeze with your favorite YouTuber, your favorite trader. Okay? Shoot the breeze. And I figured 3 topics is good because I can just talk about them real quick, trade, go home, or, you know, basically stay home. Or, I mean, instead, today, we're gonna have one topic only. And we'll just, I think it's a good enough topic that it could be just that with a nice mwah. Okay, so anyways, let's get started. The Matrix. Yeah, The Matrix, the movie. Okay, the movie, I watched it yesterday. Actually, I watched it yesterday, and I was just reminiscing because it's on Netflix, right? Netflix knows, they know you're due. You're due for a Matrix movie. Okay, they had it there for a long time. Nobody paid attention. But now with the eclipse coming or whatever, then you got Netflix giving you the Matrix again and put it in as a feature. But they're smart, because you know what they're doing is they're using my nostalgia. Because let me tell you, Matrix, I freaking love that movie. I mean, if you haven't watched it, like my sister hasn't watched it, and I keep telling her, dude. And when she watches it, she's not even gonna like it. You know, that's fine. That's fine. And she's a good film buff, by the way. She's not like she doesn't know about movies or anything. It's just not her type of thing. It's just not her type of thing. Um, sci-fi is not her thing. Let's just say that. But in any case, I mean, I would assume most people have seen it, like a lot of people. But I got the lucky age group that I actually saw it in the theaters, like 8 times. Like literally, I went like once a week with my buddies, and I watched it with different people. My buddy also, like 2 of my buddies fell in love with the movie too, so we would just all 3 of us go. I mean, 8 might even be too little, like maybe more. You know how like when Titanic came out and it was in the movies, I knew some girls that would like had watched it for like 15 times, like some ridiculous like that in the movie theater. Now I'm not talking about, you know, because you didn't have like today, you know, Netflix and all that, you know, just went to the movies to watch the movie, the new movie, the one, you know. Spent a lot of money on the movie theaters, you know, with the popcorn and everything. But it was worth it, because even though you've seen the movie already, it's just such a freaking good movie. You want to watch it again. And then we started quoting the movie, you know, like The Matrix was just like, we were just, ugh. And it wasn't like fanboys, right? Like, it's not like, oh, I'm Neo here, let's fight Morpheus. No, it was just like, dang, that movie was good. You know, like like I just want to watch it. Okay, it's not like I want it to be. It's not like the Ninja Turtles, right? When you watch the Ninja Turtles, could be a crappy episode, but you still want it to be Donatello. You know? No, it's like the Matrix delivered on the content, right? The storyline, the acting, the new. It was a revolutionary karate stuff. You know, like you had people doing this, and we were like, yeah. I was checking if anybody's watching because I'm a little embarrassed. You know what I mean? Like the movie was legit. Um, and I kind of know it by heart, kind of. I watched it yesterday again, but it never ceases to surprise me how good it is. You know, um, it's just good. Like the dialogue. It's kind of like what I like about it is like people kind of act a little slow, right? Like in the dialogues and stuff, they're like not slow, like slow, like they say, "What did you think about that?" But then they speed it up. They're like, how'd you know? Like it's like a very good amount of tempo. The tempo is really good. It has slow sides and then fast sides and then action and then dialogue, you know. And the cool thing about a movie like that is that the dialogue is very important because you're trying to make me believe that there's a way that humans could be in a simulation, which had been a story that we were told before the Matrix came out, right? I mean, there were some people already thinking that, hey, this could all be a simulation. And the idea got popular, which is probably what prompted, you know, people to make the movie The Matrix, or, you know. So I'm saying that idea was not like super out of this world. What was hard about it is to believe that kind of stuff, right? Because we didn't have that much internet, and we did have internet already, but we weren't like, it was like only a few people would use it. Some people would say, oh, it's just not for me. I guess. Yeah, little did they know, right, that things were gonna change. And so the idea was around, but the dialogue on that movie and the scenes and with the way they explain it, for example, the whole Morpheus explaining to Neo what the Matrix is, and the way they did that, okay, they nailed it. Okay, the blue pill, the red pill, fucking rabbit hole, the couch scene, you know, when the couch with a blank canvas, and then the way Neo's like, no, I don't believe it. It's like you're Neo at that moment, right? Like you're so into the movie with the scenes like that you're like, I'm Neo. I don't believe this. You know what I mean? But you're making me believe with the dialogue. You know? Okay, so my trade did not end up. But you see how we got a rejection from there. So there's still, look at that. I kind of did move the area a little bit here. There we go. But yeah, this was here, okay, guys. It's not like it tapped and then I moved it down, because let's say it tapped, whatever. I don't care. It's not a real trade. It's just a prediction to see if our bias is right, and looks like it's not, right? We said we would have taken a trade from here going up with a stop loss here. Ideally, of course, the stop loss would be here. That's the ideal thing, but we don't have that much experience or capital to, you know, considering what we're trying to do with the evaluation. This is not something we would try to catch unless price really taps over here in this area and doesn't really come down from this line. Maybe we'll scalp up with the stop loss over here. But now that it's going down after running this low, then there's more likely to get ran and this is the way I've been getting cooked all the time, is the price is going down, I'm trying to find a scalp up, price trades lower, I trying to find a scalp up, price trades lower, taking me out, then finally reverses, I catch a good trade because I've lost so much that I'm like, okay, finally this is it, get out on a trade that would have given me more results, but because I'm in such a drawdown that I'm just trying to get back, I'm just trying to minimize losses now. So today we're going to be very patient when price trades lower. We're not going to jump in with a quick conclusion. But the problem with that is that I actually want to do it. I want to go up because I see little areas that are giving us resistance. And I can see opportunities, but I'm not going to do it until I see a flip of structure. For example, here, and structure, I mean just a small one, not like the whole structure of the 10-minute chart. No, I'm just talking about the quick scalps up that I can do, 7 points, 10 points, 5 points. But for example, here, one high I would take a look at would be this one here, which is entering our other zone, which is this low and this high, the middle here. So if we take this fractal here with this candle and this one, that could be interesting, is the entering of the zone, which could give another rejection down. You see that? I moved this thing, but this thing was here. So we have not really, because I put it below all these candles here. I didn't put it below these 2 candles, just the other 10 candles or whatever this whole move is. See, here I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted to take a trade in the middle of this imbalance, thinking it's going to go up. All right, we'll have to wait. We're not going to be rushing this today. Monday, new week, eclipse, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no one's watching. Cool, cool. I don't care. All right, squeaky chair. Got the charts. Cool. Get the mic over here. Interesting. So yeah, the Matrix. Let's go back to it. So spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the movie, log off, because I'm just gonna talk about the movie a little more in depth. there's a scene that doesn't make sense. There's a scene that doesn't make sense. But and I think actually it could make sense. The scene could make sense by a quick explanation, but there isn't an explanation on the movie. But yesterday I actually caught that there might be a way for it to blend in. Okay, so the scene is when, okay, so Neo has just gone through training, right? And he's starting to believe. He's starting to believe. And he's kind of like wandering around the ship, and he encounters Cypher, right? Like he meets up with Cypher. Cypher is on the Matrix console, right? Kind of like I am right now, just watching his monitors. He's got like 20 monitors, probably like a Trader Dream set. And then, so Cypher is kind of like, did he tell you? You know, did he tell you why he liberated you? And then Neo's like, yeah. And then Cypher's like, damn, what a mind job. Whew. What do you say to that? You know? So he's just kind of teasing him a little bit. And they get to drinking, you know? They get to drinking. So they're having a little drink and stuff. Neo has a drink. He can't really handle his alcohol, you know? Because he's never drank in his life, in real life, right? Cypher's just shugging that stuff up. And then he has no, then Neo, right, says thanks for the drink, and he leaves. When he leaves, Cypher kind of looks back, just kind of like in a way like is anybody here, kind of thing, like making sure no one's around, that kind of thing. He goes like that, and then the camera pans into the Matrix code, and it zooms into it, right? So it's kind of like they're telling us, oh, we're going inside the Matrix. And then inside the Matrix, you have the steak scene where Cyphers is eating steak with Agent Smith. And I thought that was awesome. One of my best favorite scenes of the whole movie. Because here you have Judas, right? Basically, you have Judas saying, you know what? The hell with this freedom stuff. I'd rather live in a lie. Okay? I'd rather be a success and a lie and a irreality, right? I want to live in my mind, basically. I want to be told what to do, what to think, because I don't want the freedom of life. So it's a very powerful scene because you have the person that is like, wait a minute, I don't want the freedom, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Now, of course, he wants his reward. He says, I want to be famous or something, and I don't want to remember nothing. Okay? He's like, I don't want to remember nothing. And the guy's like, sure, whatever you want. Like, this is the Matrix. We just make up. It's a simulated system, you know? We could just do whatever you want. And then the guy's like, okay, cool. And the problem with the scene is, how is Cypher in the Matrix? Right? Who plugged him in? Who unplugged him out? And not only that, if somebody were to watch the screen while Cypher is in the Matrix, they would know what's going on. They would see, hey, look, this guy's meeting with an agent through the thing. Because from what I've gathered throughout the movie is that you can't really manipulate the Matrix from the outside, from the console. Yeah, that was the one. Okay, good. We had a little break. That was amazing. Price action back to 50% would be, let's see on the, we'll see where we are in the 5 minute. Well, no, in the 1 minute. Yeah, you see this would have been the nice one right here with the entry, or here, even here would be good. And then with your stop loss here. And right now you would be in profit. But we haven't made any higher highs yet, and we are making lower highs. Sorry, lower lows. We're making lower lows and we haven't made higher highs. So we're not thinking of reversal yet. But if this high gets ran, then we'll take a consideration of the reversal. But we got to be really careful because the price is going down. That's the problem. If it was going up, it'd be easier to, for us. I mean, for some people it might be easier right now. I don't know. But if you want to short, sure. I mean, that probably is the best way to go, especially from here. Once, but then, you know, sometimes the high does the same thing where it takes you out. But what I'm able to see better on the upward trend is those little moves that form smaller support and resistance points that I can be in the bottom or the top, and then long or short depending. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That's about 50% of this drop, so he could drop from here. This would be probably a good place to short. We'll wait a little bit to see if it goes higher. By the way, I did make a matrix chart. Let's check it out. To be in conjunction with this stream. Look at that. The matrix. Right? I wish I could make this price level white or some other, or maybe purple or something like this one here. This one. I don't know how to change the color of that. I don't think there's a way. Maybe there is. Maybe with a matrix glitch. Okay, so anyways, this is my matrix chart. So on the 1 minute, ooh, we'll see what happens to this low. I mean, to this high. And that could be a really good spot to short from, but now that it's going up, you know, you never know. Maybe it could be, oh, because really this one wasn't broken anymore. It's the last high. Price did trade a little bit higher on the lows here. Yeah, it could be a little stronger pull down here. I don't like that song. Perfect. So yeah, so back to the scene. So Cypher is in the matrix with Agent Smith, who is helping him. All right. All right. Then you may say, okay, well, he's on the computer thing, right? He might be able to influence the matrix. You know, he might be able to influence the matrix and talk to Agent Smith through the code, Yeah, but although we've seen that other dude, Tank, I think Tank is his name. He is built like a tank. That guy's ripped. The guy said, he's the one that loads up everything. Um, Tank does manipulate the matrix. He can read the matrix, right? He can say, hey, this is what's going on. And he can send. Can he send? No, he cannot send stuff to the matrix. What he can do is they can load up whatever you need on a simulated software, or in a software that gives you stuff basically, and then upload you with the weapons or whatever. That's why when Neo and Trinity get back to rescuing Morpheus, they get all these guns and stuff from that depository, which is software. And Morpheus explains that in the beginning. He's like, hey, um, we can load up whatever we want. Clothes, that's why they're all wearing nice clothes. They got the sunglasses. If you could have anything you wanted, any brand, you're gonna pick the best. And that's one of the best parts of the movie. Is like when they walk out of that building and they're all dressed. When that phone scene, it's like a phone ringing and it's going in circles, and you see the people getting plugged in, and then they're all in the matrix, and they're looking sharp, man. They're looking sharp. That's like a nice poster. If you ever want a poster of the matrix, that would be a nice one. So they are I did take a trade. Let's see. There it is, not going my way. I took a short. So that didn't hold. And I took it too early, because that still might hold there. Yeah, it was just bad placement. Because the next one might work. We might have an official flip, but it's too early to tell. We are hitting that low now, I mean that high, so. That's the one. Okay, yeah, just wait. We have to just wait. Yeah, that was the lowest. So that ended up being the right trade. Being after, look at, and one interesting thing about this is, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 7th one. It usually is between 4 and 6 drops like that. So 7, I mean, that's already a little bit too many. So we have to watch out for that. We have to watch out for this number of ones, because yes, thinking 4 to 6, that doesn't mean take it at the 4, take it at the 6. But if we already see 6 of them, then the 7's more likely to bring you up. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And of course, we had really no indication of a turnaround because none of these highs were broken until now. So now the right move, and unfortunately this brings out more risk than we wanted, but the right move could be this. Let's see. Okay. This is the matrix, so. You know what I mean? That could be the one. You see that? That's what I wanted earlier. Oh, come on. Like, honestly, man. Look at that. That's what I wanted. And I got in too early there. 145, that's a lot too. Jeez. I was impatient. My price wasn't there yet. And I'm looking at another chart with the 10 seconds and 20 seconds and stuff. And I thought that this was this. But it makes sense that this is a brand because we're going up, trying to run the highs. And then we're looking maybe to go up from here, but now our risk is all the way over here. There's a lot of room here to be mitigated all the way down. Although a good trade would be from here up, we still have the longer time frames being to the downside. Now this is a good flip, looking to me, to me it does look like a clean flip. Now we have not mitigated this area here, so we'll see if price comes down. Might make more highs before it does that though, so might go all the way up to maybe here before coming down all the way here. The range is really big today. Let's see on the daily. Oh, it's not that big. No, I guess I was thinking of the last 2 days ranges. That's what I was thinking about, because we have on the lower time frames we have way more action on this too, and I thought it was more today, but of course today is still early. It's only 11:30. But we could go from all the way down here to all the way over here. I mean, right now here, because this is the last high of yesterday. So our range could be from here to all the way down here, or from here to the middle of the imbalance there. Well, no imbalance actually, sorry. No, there's no imbalance because there's a candle to the left. But the middle of this candle and then back to maybe here. So maybe the range is getting smaller again after a couple of days of huge price action. That's the daily. Yep, no one watching. One trade already. Bad one. Too early. Oh, look at that. I like that. So this is to remind me that I'm talking about the Matrix movie. So yeah, man. So then, okay, so Cypher, it's in the Matrix. We don't know how, right? Somebody must have helped him. So that actually that's it. That's the scene. We don't know how Cypher got in the Matrix. So even though they have software to load up, I don't think they can manipulate the Matrix. They can find out stuff. Like, remember when in the scene where Neo sees the deja vu, right? The black cat. And he's like, oh, deja vu. They're like, what did you see? What happened? What? And he's like, oh, it's a little deja vu. Like, oh, shit. And then, you know, they start to scatter around. They're like, oh, Apex, or, you know, Tank, get us out of here. And then they're like, he's like, all right. And so what Tank is doing, he can't make the wall disappear, right? Remember, they got trapped because there was manipulation of the Matrix by the agents. The agents are everything, by the way. That's another thing that I kind of, you know, reminded myself of the movie yesterday. Because I always, see, the thing is, like, I always thought the agents were, you know, subordinates of a higher Matrix, you know, hierarchy of machines that control the Matrix, you know. But there really isn't. It's just each part of the software, you know, does its own thing, right? Each part of the Matrix has its own compartments. Now of course we've seen the later movies, which, you know, we don't really need to get into those, because I think the movie as a standalone movie, it's enough. It's like, it's enough of a movie to draw all of the conclusions that you want from the story. Okay, the subsequent movies, they just make it complicated. Now there's all this stuff, and yeah, and it's fun. You know, whatever. Like, I like the movies. They're all good, but there's not one like the first, because on the first it's just very it's kind of like a Tim Burton movie, you know. When you watch a Tim Burton movie, you know it's good, you know the plot and everything. Then they make a sequel, but Tim Burton's not involved, and it's just it ain't there. It ain't there. And I don't know who. I used to know who the Matrix director or producer is. Let's see. Oh, the Wachowskis. Together known as the Wachowskis, sisters, writing and directing team through most of their careers. They made the directing debut in 1996 with Bound and achieved fame for their second film, The Matrix. A major box office success, which they won the Saturn Award for Best Director. They wrote and directed its 2 sequels. Okay, they did do the other ones too. You know, they're not bad, actually. They're pretty good. They're all good. It's just not, they're not the same, you know. You're not the same as the main one, you know. This is it, because it's not too complicated. Oh no, this is the Revolutions. The Matrix, this one. This is the legit one, you know. Look at that. You can even tell, like, these are just, you know, more hyped up, and, you know, as now you're in the ecosystem, you know, now you think you're Neo. Right? Now you're like, I'm Neo, you're Morpheus, let's go. Yeah, now, but the original movie's like, that movie's so good. And, you know, the storyline. So yeah, two sisters, huh? I had no idea. So good for them. You know, smart. And you know, another thing I like is, like, it's woke enough, right? Like this, the movie does have its little, like, is my microphone on? You know, it's not like movies nowadays with Netflix and stuff that they just make woke stuff, right? Like, you know, I don't have to say it to you guys. You know all the talking points and all the stuff. Whether you agree with it or not, I don't care. That's not the point. But when they clutter movies nowadays, especially like Netflix originals, they clutter movies with the woke stuff that it's just not enjoyable. Like it's just like, what's the, you know, we don't have to go there. No, we have to go there. We have to go there. Okay, let's go there. Oh, okay. So now the movie, you know. In any case, actually, let me write down my trade here. And we're losing this badly. So that's one. I was trying to go down. Okay, so here we've tapped into, and by the way, my trade was right, but just with a lot more drawdown. So not a good trade actually. So yeah, we have this area to test out, this area here. I like this area here actually. Right there. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so for example, like, okay, I'm gonna give you an example of how the movie is good like that. Like it's got a nice balance to it. You know how like, okay, so by the way, another cool part of the movie is it actually, you know, the Trinity stuff with Neo, like, you know, I'm not such a big romantic type of dude that I like to watch, you know, couples being happy or anything like that. But that movie, I like their dynamic because here's the thing. Trinity is kind of like the main kind of point of interest in the movie at the beginning of the movie, right? Before we know Neo, Neo is just a guy, you know, who lives in his apartment. There's not much to him. He's a programmer, that kind of thing. Like we're discovering things about him. Hold on one second, guys. Wow, that's kind of crazy price action here. Yeah, we're just gonna let it drop more if it does, but let's see here. Oh, come on. I just wanted to drop more so I can take a scalp up, but might go up from here. Yeah. Ah, come on. I just moved the camera. I kicked it with my feet. Let me fix this stuff. All right. Yo, Kikaru. Oh, my mic. I'm gonna leave my mic here for now. So this mic is nice and everything, but when you put in your shirt, it like goes in and tucks in and folds. And if you put it like here, it's not the same. Like the sound changes a lot. I'm a little late. I did take a an order going up. Oh man, can't go right. I wanted to go just when it was just a little lower, and I did say that. I've been trying to just wait, and then I wait, and then it when I press the button, it just slips up, and that would have been the difference because you did have a strong pull. Still has some momentum, but more risk, unnecessary risk. There's really no lows preventing from this thing taking me. Yeah, it's not ready to make higher highs yet. And what am I doing? All right, 255 and lost. I'm losing this one quick. Oh, snap. You see that? The stop loss should be here. If you're gonna go up, your stop loss should be here. No, actually here. This is the low that broke the high, made the new high right here. Right here. All the way down here. So I'm taking unnecessary risk. All right, so I'm still gonna come at this. I think we're ranging a little bit, which might be more opportune for me. I just need to get less I have to time my orders better. I have to time them better. I have to wait more. And if I miss it, I miss it. Okay, so that's the goal for the next one. Look at that. You see how I thought it was gonna go up, and then look, right after taking me out. So I think I'm in the right kind of mindset. I just have to be more patient. All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna take a minute break, 5 minute break, and be right back with you guys. And then we'll keep talking about the movie. And then the other part of the matrix, which is the current definition of the matrix, which is another thing that does have something to do with the movie, but not so much anymore. 5 minute break. Be right back. All right. Be back in 1 sec. Okay, we're back, guys. What's been going on? Yeah, we made a new high. Oh my. That would have been just great. Oh well. Oh well. FOMO. No FOMO. But now this high definitely could get some resistance. Look at all these wicks on the 1 minute chart. So big point of support. I'm sorry. Big point of resistance. But we might ignore it because we don't want to get cooked trying to go down. We'll see how it goes on the lower time frames. Could be a good entry because we have a pretty good chance of a scalp on the reversal. Just the way it's moving now. The worrisome thing is the flip is all the way down here. And really, all the way down here. We got a big range to worry about. Yeah, that was it. I just need to get really good at taking these kind of entries and not being too hesitant when I have a clear stop loss, and being more hesitant when I don't have a stop loss that I believe in. Like I did on the last two trades. I really didn't. I had, well, especially the last trade. Which, by the way, I need to write down. Oh, you can't see my pretty face. There I am. What's up, guys? It's me. I'm here. This is not a simulation. This is real life. The continual up is all the way over here. Now we can take into consideration this low right here. 50% is right here. I'm gonna get rid of this. Wait, can you see? Can you see me? Huh. Oh, there I am. Yeah. All right. I'm interested to see if we break this. We broke the, I mean, we ran this low, but it looks like it wants to go up. So it'd be interesting to see if we can get to at least below this closing of the price. You see that? There it is. Okay. See now if we can run. Wow. Yeah, looking bearish. That's 50%. It's a good mitigation there. Oh yeah, that was it. Oh my God. Ah, take the entry there. Ah. Look at that. Oh no. Perfectly aligned. Jeez. And the problem is now it might go lower. Yeah. And I will be back to talking about the Matrix and the Trinity and Neo situation. I know I was talking about it earlier, but I got into the break and the trading. Let the door open. Missed it. Missed the big opportunity there. Could have put the entry, stop loss, no profit, let it run, put my stop loss here, would still be in profit. But now, since we didn't run this high, then we can trade lower into this protected low down here, maybe here. If we run this, then we're going lower, back into those unmitigated areas here. Maybe here. Price is moving really nicely today, actually. I should be doing a lot better. Maybe if I didn't stream and I just locked myself with no distractions, I could do better. Okay, trade number 2. I went down. No, I went up. It took me out. 18,298, 18,290, 75, 145 in loss. And that was at 1134. Yeah, it does look like it wants to maybe break the high or just test it again, really, because that's a well-protected high. So test it out and then go lower. Maybe break it. Maybe. Everything is a maybe here. Is my light get disconnected? I lost the light. There we go. All right, you guys get to see my setup in real time. Defaulting. Yeah, I didn't run the high there, so there it goes. Because now we have this swing. With the previous being mitigated at the 50%. Maybe trade higher from there again. Okay. And we got this one that we were checking out earlier. Yeah, that low didn't deliver, so we cannot put as much risk as we could have before. Yep. Good. Yeah, because you gotta figure like the market's gonna cook people, right? Like they saw this, just like I did, didn't get in. Now they're thinking, oh, this time I'm gonna get in. Then they get cooked by this. So it makes sense that the price would trade lower than that. How much lower though? Because we have this protected low by the break of this high with this 50%. Below that, let's see what happens if we tap here. Not yet though. That could be the bottom of the range, especially with the upward trend at the moment. I think the day is gonna close bullish. I mean, I would suspect. How are we doing on the daily? I mean, it's bearish, but I think it's gonna be flipped. I think maybe we end up here. Oh, put the camera again. And my feet are like right on the tripod. There we go. Okay, we got that trade. That was a short I took. I saw the trend flipping. I saw the high there. Didn't want to run it. I took only 5 points. I could have taken more. And I did see the protected low. You see that? Ooh, that would have been the scalp. That would have been the scalp. Okay, I took a trade out going up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get out early here. Oh man. Yeah. Not a good trade. Ended up not being a good trade. So we're back to the same as we were. No profit, but no bigger loss on those last two trades. I'll write them down in a bit. We are definitely going down to the mitigation of that area we talked about. Let's see if this low holds. Now I'm not gonna be trading up anymore for the time being. Look, that's the one. Hold on. Okay, forget what I said. I might be throwing I might be going up with it. Because it is in a good area to put a stop loss. Very good area actually. It did. I would consider this a flip. Would you not? I mean a flip to the downside because we were trending downwards. We didn't run the low or broke it. So we traded up to go down further down and then maybe aim for the highs later. I don't know. I don't know. I think lower. Wow. Wow. The eclipse could be influencing a lot of people's decisions today. We're going to pay attention to that. Oh, and by the way, guys, so yeah, so I was talking about how like the movie is not super woke or has a lot of messages, but there is a couple of parts in the movie that's pretty good where Trinity, so you know, the Oracle, that's an interesting part of the movie too, right? It's an important part. That's basically all they do. If you think about the movie, it's just the only thing they do is go see the Oracle. That's where everything starts. Well, that's where they get in a fight with the agents. It's because of they're going to see the Oracle when they're on their way back. That's when Cypher betrays the group and everything goes down. But really, that's all they did. They never really did anything inside the Matrix other than that, which is pretty funny because they're talking about saving the world and stuff, and just one meeting, and the whole thing gets resolved. But nevertheless, just a genius movie. But in any case, so Trinity's the Oracle tells Trinity but you don't know this till the end, right? The Oracle tells Trinity, you're gonna fall in love with the one. Check out that mind blown. And she never tells anyone, right? Because it's private. It's a patient Oracle confidentiality agreement. Yeah, right there. Look at that. That line was the one. But to the downside, wow. So yeah, we might trade lower now. So the Oracle tells Trinity, hey, you're gonna fall in love with the one. And then Trinity, her boss, basically Morpheus, she like she's full-hearted with Morpheus, all right? Trinity's like, that's the man. Morpheus is the man. She'll die with him, right? Like she's part of his crew. He's like second lieutenant, and she respects him. So when Morpheus says, I found the one, she believes it because she believes in Morpheus. But also, now she's got to find out, am I in love with this guy? See, is this guy the one? But can I fall in love with him? And right away, she likes him. Like she never really um, plays hard to get, basically. From the scene where they meet, she kind of like whispers in his lips a little bit. Ooh, okay, broken the yeah, wow. Wow, 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 wee wow. So yeah, that was the point. Wow. Oh, I wanted to take a trade there while going up. Wow. I hesitate on the good ones, man. It's crazy. It's too late. Right away, it's too late. You gotta be on point when you're scalping. You gotta be on point. You can't mess around. You can't talk about the matrix. You can't do nothing. It's gotta be on point. But we're here talking about the matrix, so let's just get going with it. Um, so then, Trinity's like flirting with Neo. Neo doesn't really know what the heck's going on. And so there's this scene where the Oracle tells Neo, like, I can see why she likes you. And then Neo says, who? And the Oracle's like, yeah, but you're not too bright though. So it's like, come on, man. Who? Like, it's not Apex, right? Apex didn't even talk to you. Like, she don't care. She's got that other dude. What's his name? Cyclops. I can't remember the dude's name. Apex is the chick, I think, the blonde chick. And then there's a dude who would probably look more like an Estevez or something like that. Like he's the guy doesn't get much action in the movie. I think he says like 10 words, if anything. Um, yeah, it's like who do you think we're talking about, Neo? Not too bright. And then what time is it? Oh man, gotta get going. So I guess we'll just talk about the movie today. We're not gonna have time to talk about the whole thing because the Matrix is not just a movie. It's a movement. Now it's not really a movement. It's a way to describe institutions, organizations, government, and all that. But anyways, I'm gonna get through that part that I was talking about. That is not work. So basically, the Oracle saying like, hey, Trinity's a girl. It's a girl, and she likes boys, and she's in love with Neo. And so that's cool, right? Because Trinity's all these like karate chick and all that, but she's just got enough feminism. No, not feminism. She's got enough femininity that she's like very likable. I think, not like super super. It's not. She's not like sexy or anything. She's just more like. Well, I mean, she is because she's like you know kicking butt and stuff. But how should I explain? She's not like this girly girly, but she does have a very feminine side to her, which I thought she was a very good pick for the role. Like she really played the role really well. You do believe she's Trinity. Like Trinity, yeah, that's Trinity. Like she's very unmistakable Trinity. Um maybe she could have been like a good Catwoman in a Batman movie or something, Like maybe not. Maybe she's too strong a character, I guess, to play just Batgirl. But okay, I took a trade. I think price is going up more than down. Yeah, we'll see how this trade plays. It's kind of big, so it might take a little longer. I do have about 12 points of a break, of a stop. It's protected, but I think we're gonna break a bit of highs before going down. Not too many though, so I might have to move my stop loss. Here's the order. Oh, maybe not good placement, but right now it's going my way. There it goes. Yeah, there is a hard ceiling there, so we'll have to watch out. I don't want to lose this one, so I'm not gonna lose it. I'm gonna get out either a good profit or not so good profit. Kind of break even, I guess. Yeah, I should have gone out at 5 points there. Let's see. Yeah, shoot. Oh, nice. Good, good. All right, I got out of the trade a little bit early. I did get out early. There's a chance that it might go up, but I just wanted. Ooh, look at that. That was a really good trade. Nice. So I was I just wanted profit, honestly. It's okay. I'm not upset about not getting more because um you see that? That's why. That's why. Because if it goes down, it's gonna go down abruptly. Just the way price is moving right now, the ATR is pretty high. Let me show you guys. Well, not that it's high, but it just got higher quickly because we were not really moving. You see that? From down here to up here quickly? Well, not really. See here how it's like, and then here's like, so it's just more like switches. There's more switches to volatility. And especially when it's low like that, you can have a spike up like this, take you down all the way. All right, so we're not doing too bad anymore. 100 bucks in loss, 123 with the fees. We might look for a last opportunity here to get in on a good trade. Play some music. Oh, it's only 151 songs. That's it. Ooh. A little lower would be a good entry. Nice. Okay, took another entry. This one's gonna be shorter though. I'm not gonna risk too much on this one. It could also come down quickly like it did up. Wow, that's very erratic movement. There's a lot of stops and goes. Those sprints, little sprints. Yeah, that's it. Not ready to go up yet, is it? Oh, nice, nice. Okay, good, good. Wow, a lot of mitigation there. Wow, it's kind of wild. I'm gonna have to get out of this one. This is not good. Oh, come on, come on, give me a chance. Come on, come on, give me a chance. No. Oh boy. It's not that much price. It's just not moving, so it's very little. But it does wanna leave with power, with force. Which way though? Oof. That was the chance to get out, so next time I'll take it. There it is. One more. Ooh. One more. No. No way. I had the chance. I had the chance to get out, and I was hovering around the button. I just for a few bucks I got greedy. Jeez. For a few bucks. That is not good. We should have taken the profit when we had the chance. 190 in drawdown plus the fees. So it's like 200, 250. No, not 250. More like 240 or 230, 235. Yeah, something like that. I don't like this Eminem rapper wannabe. I did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Oh my god. All right. Let's just let it run. This is not good. I did not mean to do that. Might still play out my way, but no. Like, no, no, no. No, no, no. 140 already in loss? Wow. There it goes. Bye-bye. So yeah, it's gonna start mitigating now, and that's not good. That was the worst trade of the day, this last one. Even if I win it, it's not a good trade. It's gonna come down from that, from my entry. Doesn't want to go up from there. Minimize the loss or not. Yeah, bye-bye. Okay, so yeah, just to wrap up the Trinity thing. So that's the girly thing, right? When the Oracle says, she likes you and blah, blah, blah. And then she's in love with him. So, she's been a girl. She's been a girl. Neo's the one, you know, hypergamy, all of that. And then at almost at the end of the movie, when Neo goes to rescue Morpheus, she's like, I'm coming with you. He's like, no, stay behind. And then she's like, no, if you think you're gonna make me stay here, you are wrong. She's like, I'm second in command, by the way. I'm a higher ranked in this ship. And he's like, all right, cool. But so she shows her, assertiveness, her leadership, and I thought that was a good blend. That was a good blend of today's problems. Oh man, that was just it's so bad. It's so bad to not get out when I had the chance. Why am I so okay with having more loss than taking a little loss? And then I'm okay with taking a little profit than taking a lot of profit. That's psychology is just stupid. Doesn't make sense. It's irrational, actually. Because we have the ceiling over here. And it's only a wick. You have more action where my trade is. Ooh, adios. All right, tough day. Really tough day. 365, $1 for each day of the year in loss. You know, not our brightest moment, but we did discuss the Matrix movie. We'll talk about it more the next time, I guess, about the other side of the Matrix. We talked about the movie today. Cool ending. You know, the fact that Neo can fly. It's pretty awesome. I'm not going to take another trade, even though I think it's going up back to here. I really want to take another trade. I want to get all my money back today. But I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Okay? All right. Thanks for joining me, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.